up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are driving the car at Cash Days, as you would know. So we are driving front wheel drive aspirated street tire. We are 6 in class. There's, I believe we are 2 Hondas and 3 Golfs. I don't really know. We will be the second race right hand lane. To be honest, I'm not fazed about what happens at Cash Days. Like I said, I just want to drive a time. So I'm going to put the draggy on the car just for me to get a time. If we get knocked out in the first round, there will be time after the event where they put the times on and then you can drive all day as much as you want. So that's what I'm actually interested in. But for now, let's take the car out and enjoy our first run. I'm going to wear a helmet. We have to wear a helmet and a safety belt, so I'm not sure if you guys would be able to hear me with my helmet on. I'm going to try and speak as loud as possible, but I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. The main thing that I want to do now in the warm-up rounds is to see if I can get an idea of what RPM to launch the car at. Like I told you guys, I've never ran this car hard from the line, so I don't know at what RPM to launch the car. We have 30 minutes practice runs or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to see if I can do 2 or 3 runs to see what's the best RPM for me to launch at. The other guys has got street legal semis, DOT tires. I've got my normal street tires. You guys wanted to see me drive this car in full trim, so this is the full trim, full interior as I would drive it on the street. Nothing funny, no fuel mixed, nothing funny. This is the way the car is. So I'm gonna put my helmet on and then we'll do our first run shortly. Other people are taking this very serious. Like I say, there's people with street legal semis, with fully stripped out cars. I don't care much what happens in our class, as long as I get to do a couple of runs today, then that's what I'll be happy with. I'm not here to win Cash Days. If it happens, it happens, but I highly doubt it. But I believe I just want to have some fun. That's the main goal for today, is to have fun. Spun a whole lot. The track is still, the car's just started running, so the track is still cold as well, but the car spun a lot now. And one thing that I noticed, that I hit limiter in second gear right before the 200 meters, so I would have to go into third. I think I'll be able to get a quicker time if I push it into third and drive that last 20 or 30 meters before we hit the 200, instead of hitting it on the limiter. So I think I'll do one more run quickly just to check the RPM again. That was at about 6,000 and that was quite rowdy, so we're going to have to bring the RPM down. I'm going to try, let's say 5,000, and then see how the car reacts on 5,000 RPM. Felt a bit better on, so the launch felt a bit better on 5,000 thereabouts, but the car still spun a lot, and I hit third gear before I went over. It helps me to carry higher speed going over the traps at the top, so I'm definitely going to shift into third, but I'm still not sure where to launch it. I'm wondering if I should bring my tire pressure down ever so slightly, just a little bit. It is street tires, but just bring it down a little bit to see if I can get a bit more traction off the line. So I think I'm going to do that now. We lowered the tire pressure from 1.9 to 1.7. I don't want to lower them too much, but this will be our third and I'm guessing final practice run. The time runs or the event will start soon, so I'm not going to drive too much more and put unnecessary heat into the motor. Still spinning a lot, but I think that's the best we're going to get it. I think that's the best we're going to get it with 3 tires on the track bite, unless the track heats up very quickly, because I believe our time runs or the event will start at 10, which is in about 10 minutes. So I think we'll just send it the way it is. Like I said, I'm not too phased about this whole cash day thing. I just wanted to run the car, and that run was actually at 10.3. So that run was actually at 10.3. I'm not sure if it's good or not. I do not know what to expect, but let's see if we can get it better than a 10.3 throughout the day. Round 1 is about to start. Like I mentioned, I ran a 10.3 on the draggy, my first run, checking the times. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to warm up the tires a bit, just a little bit, get some heat in them, and then we'll see what happens. I'm going up against the Mark 1 Golf first round.
Lyk maar ons 5 karre wat hulle geskryf het en die 5de kar sal 'n outomatiese baai hê. Hierdie linkerbaan ref net soos 'n VW kan. Amper geerslip gehad.
I completely missed second gear.
Ook 'n proper challenge. Hierdie twee manne gaan mekaar ook aanvat. Die trek baie bra. Sien jy aan die agterkant? So die in die regterbaan. We previously ran a 10.3, so 10.48, not our best time, but not bad. I want to see if I can get it like a low 10, like a 10.2 or 10.1. So I'm I'm just going to drive around and do another run. Whoever lines up next to me, I'm going to run them.
Klap vol in die linkerbaan. Niks om 'n slegte vir my, daai Polo is sterk. Ry. Volgende sien ek die Honda Civic in die regterbaan. Lyk so one-off. Honda se daar 'n baie kenmerkende klank. Dis hy daai. Here we go. Prachtige skoon Civic. Beautiful car. Alles wat jy kan doen is gedoen.
It felt a bit better, but I think I need to rev the car up higher. It was a 10.57, so I definitely need to rev the car higher and let it spin through. 274 60 foot, and my best 60 foot of the day was 269. I have the other 60 foot on my phone, which is out there recording the runs, so I definitely think I need to rev it up a bit higher and let it spin through. I think that's quicker. So let's see, I'll do one more run and see. Okay, so I'm going to go again now. I'm going to rev it higher on the launch and see what it does if I rev it up.
Ek gaan kyk daar 'n swart papiertjie dingetjie, ek weet nie my jeep afgeval. Lyk soos 'n stukkie tyd. Ek gaan optel. Ja, nou Bentley se wit lorry gaan ons stop gou met die garage races. Gaan ons gou prep vir die time races. Ons net gaan die speed traps opsit. Here we go, watch the lights.
So it's definitely working to rev it up higher. I'm going to drop the tire pressure ever so slightly. It's now on 1.7 bar. I think I'm going to go like 1.6 thereabouts, and then I'll do another run and see what it does.
Palletje guy in die linkerbaan, hy het hulle 8.5 gery. Hy's haastig en hy ry daar teen die pragtige skoon Civic in die regterbaan. Jy nou gaan kyk na daai kar, hy het nie 'n druktytjie op nie. Daai kar is spotless. O ja, voete asseblief, net agterkant, dankie. Waardeer. Baie skoon kar, baie skoon Civic. Beautiful. Waarom deur die ring trek?
So I think that's our best time for the day. 2.5960. So that was our best time for the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to keep the revs up. That was a bit of a higher launch, and then after the launch I just have to feather the car, but a low RPM launch doesn't work. So yeah, we'll just keep the revs up. I don't really care who I'm lining up against. I literally just want to run sometimes, so we can do whatever. I'm just going to do a couple more runs, but it seems like 10.3 is more or less what the car is capable of on the 200.
That's awesome.
A 10.4, seems like 10.3, 10.4 is more or less what this car is capable of. I think the only way for us to improve it would be to get smaller wheels. Not gonna lie, these 17s are big, and the tires that's on here is no name brand tires, so it's not the best setup that's on here at the moment.
Civic trek op, mooi skoon. Prachtig. Ryk die Honda van Roan in die regterbaan. Baie seker Honda gaan wen nie. Roan aan die final gery van die naturally aspirated front wheel drive sien Tanya.
So that makes it 4 10.3 second 8-mile runs. So I think I'm gonna call it a day here. Not gonna punish the car anymore if it doesn't want to go any faster than a 10.3. so I'm gonna call it a day.
We are now back home and it's time to reflect on the weekend's racing. I've got the car all cleaned up, no more rubber marks down the side or race numbers or anything. And I must be honest, this paint looks phenomenal after the detail. I will show you guys that video, I believe on Sunday. Yeah, I believe on Sunday. You'll see the detailing video, so be sure to check back for that. So with the weekend's racing, we ran a best of 10.3. We ran 4 10.3 second runs, which is 200 meter drags. Our 0 to 100 was, I believe, 8.9 seconds 0 to 100. To be honest, I was the slowest car on the day. I'm not fazed about that at all. I asked you guys on my Instagram if I should run the car full weight, no race fuel, as it is on a daily drive, or if I should strip out some weight off the interior, get street legal semis, add some additives to the fuel. And you guys wanted to see the car in street trim, so at least now we know the 8th mile gets done in 10.3 seconds. Like I said, I ran 4 of them, so I don't think the car would have gone any quicker, unless of course a different day, a different track, something like that. So 10.3 on that day, and from here on we can work on going faster. I believe smaller wheels. This is 17s with some Hong Kong tires. I got the car exactly like this, the wheel setup. So I am going to swap out the 17s. I am going to go with a different setup. These will be up for grabs soon. I already have about 2 or 3 people who asked me whenever I sell these that they want them. So I don't think they will be going up for sale. But if those guys drop me, they will go up for sale. So wheels is coming. We can remove weight out of the interior, and then we can also add NF to the fuel, which will up the octane. That should help a lot as well. And then we need to look at more power. So the mods that I've got planned for this car going forward will be to change the branch and the free flow system. That won't be high up on the list. I mean, what we got is not the best, but it's better than stock. So we will be changing that out sometime. I am looking for a set of cams. I don't know what cams yet. I believe Skunk stage 1 cams are pretty good. Otherwise ITR regrinds or something like that. And then maybe porting and flowing the head, bigger valves, dual valve springs, those type of things. And the intake manifold, I believe we can port and flow the intake manifold, or get an off the intake manifold and still port and flow that. I still need to do my homework, like I said. I'm not too clued up on these cars like I am with the TDIs. So yeah, that's going to be it. We are going to look into changing a few things, but I ran it the way I bought it. That's what you guys wanted to see. Another thing, we said we'll send out caps to the guys who guessed it correctly. It's currently Tuesday 12 o'clock, so the video has been live for about 36 hours, 40 hours thereabout. So that should be enough time to have put in your guesses. So the car ran at 10.3. Let's see, I believe there was 4 people. I believe there was 4 people who guessed it correctly. Well done to you guys. I'm going to go through the list now, and then we'll see who got it. For those who got it, you will message me on Instagram, and I will require that you guys send me a screenshot of your profile to ensure that it is actually you and not a random dude messaging me on Instagram saying that he won the prize. So you will have to send me a screenshot of your Google profile. But let's see, I have not responded to any comments on this video yet. Let's go. So here's one, Killer Photography. 10.2, that was a very good guess. Unfortunately it did not make it. It was a 10.3. Why am I not seeing as many 10.3s now? Here's another one, 10.3. Oh, here's both of them together, 10.3, 10.3. Let's just continue to go. Maybe I missed one. 10.4, that's a very good guess, but current 10.3. .6, 10.0, 10.5. There's a lot of close guesses on here. 11.5, 11.5's way out. 10.8, 11.2.
So it seems like we have, how many? 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 correct guesses. Congrats. I will put your name up in this video, then you can reach out to me on Instagram. My Instagram name will be up on the screen as well. You guys can reach out to me. Like I said, I am going to require that you send me proof of your Gmail account that it was in fact you made the comment, so no randoms. But yeah, congrats. 3 guys getting caps for free, getting sent out to your house, to your front door. Congrats on guessing it correctly. Like I say, I'm happy with how the car ran. The biggest thing for me was the car had no issues on the day, so we didn't break anything. There was no issues. The car, I drove it to the strip, drove I think 5 or 6, 7 runs, and drove it straight back home. No issues. So that's all good. We at least know that we got a solid base on the car, and that's going to be it, I believe. By the way guys, next time I will do a better job at filming the event. I just wanted to enjoy my first time back at the track. I haven't raced the car down the strip in I think about 1.5 years, and that wasn't even my car. So I haven't done this in quite some time. I just wanted to enjoy my first day. So if the footage or coverage or content is not what you had hoped for it to be, just know that I am very well aware of the job that I did, and that it will most definitely improve with our next videos. I just wanted to enjoy myself at the track, that's it. So that's going to be it. I am going to probably strip off these wheels later today or tomorrow. We are going to paint the brakes like I told you. So we got some awesome content coming. Sunday you'll see the detailing video. Probably next week you'll see the brakes being painted. But that's going to be it for this video, bro. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and reflect your passion.